Good afternoon, or good evening, I should say, and welcome to Pandora's Wake, our post-apocalyptic live play session. If I'm slightly distracted, I do apologise. The majority of the players, all except Ben, who's really rubbing it the fuck in, are in the path of Storm Arwen, which is hitting us right this moment. It's due to get worse. We are already experiencing some power outages in the region, so there is a possibility that we'll be taken off air without warning. That'll be because somebody's power's gone down. There's also been disruptions to internet and mobile phone services around here. So if we have problems, I do apologise, but acts of Arwen apparently is what we're dealing with today. So just in case. And where's one of my bits of equipment telling me it's going to turn off in 56 seconds? Just saw that. Right. So, yeah, apologise if we are cut off or if players come and go. It's because although most of us are spread across the northeast of England, we do all live within 20 miles of each other, except for one player, Ben, who's down south where it's nice and safe. So we are getting
safe from the storm.
Safe from the storm. We are getting pretty badly hammered here at the moment, and there are warnings about power outages. So if that affects us, I apologise in advance. If it does, I will try and edit it all together neatly for the YouTube release later on. We'll just have to see how it goes. There is a strong possibility the game will actually have to come off and stop being played till after the storm. We'll just have to see how it goes. But we're going to try our best because we're troopers. So, with that said, let me do the introduction. So then, I'm Brian F. Irving. I'm from DH9 Radio and from Gethsemane Games. I'll be your games master today for Pandora's Wake Apocalypse Age. We're in stage or chapter 2 at the moment. The cast of players, we have Mark Savall as Rab.
You alright, troops? Your Mars, your da wearing a wig, your bagel sniffing bums.
We have Chris Gibson as Adam Taylor.
Hello.
Bit of an anticlimax after Rab, wasn't it, really? We have Jenny Savall as Erin Black.
Hello.
And we have the soft southern shandy drinking, chess playing, cheese and pickle sandwich eating git, Ben Watson as Joe Watson.
Good evening.
We have Sean McGuile. You can tell we're a bit peeved about the whole we're getting hammered by this storm and he's not thinking. We have Sean McGuile as Thomas Gallagher.
Out in my t-shirt and shorts.
And we have Marie McGowan Irving as Elizabeth Lizzie Ryan.
Hello.
Excellent. We are thus all gathered. So, let's just introduce Stage 2. A year has passed since the Pandora event. The night that the skies turned purple and tore open to reveal what lay behind them. The Otherverse, a lethal hellscape populated by plant and animal species that knew no fear of humanity, and which spilled into our universe. The first to cross were the deadly predatory fauna of the Otherverse, no more than animals, but seemingly with an endless hunger for terrestrial life. At first, humanity held its own. For all the savagery of the Otherverse, our technology and weapons gave us an edge that the animals of the Otherverse could not match. Then came the flora, no less deadly than the fauna, it seemed. Some toxic to terrestrial life, some carnivorous and predatory, like the animals that came before them. The alien plant life took root in our world and began to terraform it into a copy of its own. With it came the diseases, wave after wave of deadly pathogen. Cracks began to show. Smaller, often rural areas began to fall to the Otherverse. Our food and supply chains began to buckle under the strain. Riots broke out in the cities as food and fuel shortages loomed, and still the Otherverse spilled across the earth. And with that, I'm going to play you the introduction, which has some news articles in. If the players could remember that just to keep stum until this is over, and I'll let you know as soon as this has played out.
The giant creature lay waste to half the city, with casualties said to run into the thousands before the military were able to bring the monstrosity down. Military spokesperson Amara V described the creature as the largest living animal yet to have emerged from the Otherverse, and called it a significant threat which led to some particular challenges in regard to bringing the creature down in an urban area without causing further loss of human life. A correspondent for the BBC in the area, Sindhu Bhaskar, referred to the monster as a city killer. An emergency meeting for the UN Security Council has been called for tonight to discuss the developing threat posed by the Otherverse. Helicopter gunships of the Royal Air Force were today engaged in savage aerial battles with unidentified flying creatures over the North Sea. The monsters, thought to be bat-like in form but of immense size, are believed to have been involved in the recent attacks upon North Sea oil platforms. One helicopter suffered minor damage. RAF Command report 29 confirmed kills with 9 more suspected kills against the creatures. A full statement is expected from the Ministry of Defence later today.
The World Health Organization have announced that 3 more non-terrestrial pathogens have been isolated. The pathogens are each capable of causing fatal diseases in humans and closely related mammalian species.
Joint naval elements from Russia, Great Britain and Turkey have completed a 20,000-person evacuation of Odessa this afternoon. The evacuation began 3 days ago when Russian Black Sea fleet vessels responded to distress calls from within the city. Odessa has been heavily hit since the Pandora event and was recently overrun by creatures from the Otherverse. British vessels responded yesterday in an attempt to support the Russian surface vessels despite official condemnation from Moscow claiming that the British were not required and were using the tragedy for anti-Russian propaganda. Turkish officials reported that they had also intercepted Russian transmissions from the fleet requesting aid, and they joined the Anglo-Russian relief effort with several destroyers. Official channels report that the final hours of the evacuation were completed during heavy close-quarters fighting between Anglo-Russian Turkish forces and swarms of creatures from the Otherverse. Surviving eyewitnesses to the incident have claimed that the warships were also forced to provide sea-to-land bombardment in an attempt to relieve the 3 nations' marine forces.
Streams of refugees continue to cross the Texas border into Mexico this evening, as alien life forms emanating from the Otherverse continue to sweep across the lower states. In an official statement, the Mexican authorities reported that they had established processing camps for the US refugees fleeing south. The United Nations have announced the formation of a new international military force named the United Nations Counter-Alien Incursion Force. Drawing on personnel from over 100 countries, the new Rapid Reaction Force is intended to be able to deploy anywhere in the world in order to engage Otherverse incursions. In Great Britain, there seems to be no end in sight to food shortages as rationing has returned for the first time since the 1950s. Scuffles have been reported at several supermarkets, and food riots broke out in parts of London, Manchester and Newcastle this evening.
So, folks, currently we are in a position where you were exposed whilst telling your story to the television. You were exposed to a deadly illness from the Otherverse. All of you except Rab and Joe managed to avoid catching it. Rab fled the scene, and some of you later caught up to him when you were cleared and released. You found he'd been hiding in your bunker, and actually he'd managed to fight off the infection, an infection that usually kills about 70% of all the people that catch it, but Rab's managed to fight it off, largely because it would appear that it can't survive in a 90% buckfast environment.
And the other 10% sweet.
Yes.
Or iron brew.
Iron brew. Adam Taylor also did a lot of the work to find one of the cures for the illness, which was then used on Joe, who was in one of the level 4 security hospitals, biosecurity hospitals. Joe is now recovered and was just being released when things turned a bit unfortunate. Let me just
Quite
pan
unfortunate.
over.
It's all gone a bit Pete Tongue.
It has indeed all gone just a smidge, Peter Tong. So as Joe was about to be released, what happened was one of the other patients became violently aggressive, murdered their medic, stole their card, and is now dashing out of the thing, trying to attack you and the other medic. So, meanwhile, the rest of you are outside. You're aware something's gone wrong. Alarms are sounding. You can see the military that are encamped nearby are starting to stream over to surround the building. What would you guys like to do?
What would we like to do?
Okay, let me rephrase that. What are you going to do?
Well,
Do I
I'm
have
going to
your
invent a
tablet?
time machine and go back in time. No.
Do I have your tablet on me?
You will have your tablet on you, yes.
Is there a way I can speak over the? What is there like a intercom or something on either side of the door?
Where are we on the map?
You're not on this map at all. You're on an entirely different map. This is just one ward of quite a sizable building. So you're currently outside. So
Right.
I take it Rob will be outside as well.
yes.
I think we should go and talk to whoever's in charge.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to find out what's going on.
Okay, so there's military and police personnel dashing about. You can see a lot of them are clambering into MVC suits. You try to find somebody that will talk to you, but nobody seems interested in talking to you. Everybody just keeps saying, "Get back behind the tape, please. There is an incident occurring. We need everybody outside, inside the safe zone. Give me perception, seeing tests, please, for those of you who are outside."
Where's my character sheet gone? It's that one.
Okay, so
Not very good. Oh well.
okay, so Thomas, you've noticed that the military personnel appear to be loading up with live ammunition.
Uh-oh. They've got the red magazines, not the blue ones.
Yeah, afraid so. So, what's everybody's immediate actions next then?
Stand behind the military people.
Follow
Not
everybody
get
else
shot
and
in
do
front
what
of
they're doing.
Sorry, say that again, please, Mark.
Just saying I'm going to follow everybody else and wonder what they're doing.
Right, you are. They appear to be attempting to lock down the hospital. You can now see the first of the medics are coming dashing out, but you can see the military are like pointing firearms at them, demanding that they hit the ground. There's utter confusion. Some of the medics start making a run for it. You see soldiers hit them with the butts of rifles in the stomach. People crumbling to the ground. Chaos ensues, and upstairs, as I hop back over to Benjamin.
Somebody falls out of a window. No?
So, Ben, could you give me I'll just take those off. Initiative check, please.
You can't kill me if I'm not on the initiative.
Yes, I can. So I'll just take that off.
No. It's not in the case of can, but will.
Yes.
Rocks fall, you die.
So I just need to find the infected rager on. There we go. Infected rager.
Go, infected rangers. Rangers.
Initiative. That's on what.
It's the white ranger.
And I need this medics.
It's called Tommy.
Wasn't that like the name of the drink that they drunk in iZombie? Rager.
I don't know. I never saw
I don't know.
As luck would have it, that's actually come out with the turn order in the right order. So first to go is Joe. What would you like to do?
So if I remember, that guy shanked the medical officer and he's dead.
Yes,
Does he still have his shank?
his improvised weapon. Yes, it looks like he's torn his lamp to pieces and he's using sharp, sort of broken bits of metal. Which he's currently coming towards you. His eyes are entirely bloodshot. His mouth is open. His teeth are like the bed, but also his gums have receded and are bloody. There's blood dribbling slightly out the corner of his eyes as well.
Lovely.
This is exactly what dentists describe what will happen to you if you don't floss. I want to get the weapon off him, so I will attempt to disarm him.
Okay, so you're declaring a stunt attack.
I am declaring a stunt.
Go ahead and make an attack. Then, if you make a successful brawling attack, yep.
Instead of disarming him, I will just maybe restrain or disarm. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll probably disarm, because then I can stab him instead. Yeah, I'll disarm. Brawling, you said?
Yeah.
Unarmed strike.
I don't want to get too metagamey. I do have a suggestion, but I can't give you it because they're not there.
I will allow you to make the suggestion anyway, because I firmly believe that characters are not the players, and characters might think of multiple things that players
I
might not
guess
necessarily.
that's true. I was just going to say it isn't really about the situation, but you might want to search that that nurse, is it? Doctor's pockets to
Dead
get
one.
key cards or something.
Well, this guy's carrying one, so if I disarm
The
him,
Rager has
stab
it,
him,
Mhm.
then I can get his key card
okay.
off him.
Okay.
So, is aiming a thing if I do a stunt attack?
Yeah.
Okay, then I may as well.
Eamon will use your minor action. Okay, so you have, I think, hit him. Let me just double check what the Rager's
I hope so.
defense is. It's 11. You scored 15, so you've hit. So you have 2 stunt points to use towards a disarming attack. So let's see if
Disarm is 2 stun points, if I remember.
I think so. I just need to find it in the stunts list, unless anybody else finds it first and reads it at me. That will
General
also do.
combat stunts.
And if you
It's
can, try and take his legs out.
It
Try and get
is
past them
not there.
without engaging if you can. But
Basic melee. It's in basic melee. Disarm for 2.
Basic melee, disarm for 2. You and your target make opposed melee attack rolls without generating stun points. If you win, knock your enemy's weapon 1d6 plus strength yards away.
Does it
in
have
the
to
direction
be
of your
knocked
choice.
away? Does it have to be knocked away?
Are you going to try and grab it off him instead, do you mean?
Yeah. That's what my plan was.
I would probably add a parry to that one.
Yeah, what we'll do then is, first of all, we'll see if you manage to disarm him, and then I'll get you to make a dexterity roll to see if you finish up with
Another
a weapon in
unarmed
your
strike.
hand. Another unarmed strike for you, and it'll be opposed by the Rager, who makes his own. So, oh my god!
Jesus.
Divine intervention happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Nice knowing you, Ben.
you grab the
Yeah.
guy's weapon
Rip.
and try and rip it out of his hands, and he just goes "Ugh!" and pushes forwards with all his might and stabs you with it instead. So he gets 6 points of stunts.
Hang on. That's his strength attempt to oppose.
That's yes, but he did get triple sixes with 6 points of stunts. So I am going to allow him to use that to things have gone horribly wrong for Joe. Is essentially what's happened here. So
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
going to
Well,
use the 6 points
really,
of
what
stunts
happened
as an
was things
attack
went
to buy
horribly
him an
right.
attack. Possibly. I'm going to
Things
use
went horribly right for the Rager.
horribly right for him. I'm going to allow him to use those 6 points of stunts. Since he has made a triple 6 attack, it would be
This is
churlish
where we
of me
find
not to
out.
stab Joe in the throat, wouldn't it?
Please.
Really? So I'm going to make him make his attack separately, though, so he might still miss you.
No, he said.
No, he definitely hit.
Still made 5 stunt points on that one.
I still made
so-
5 stunt points on that one. Yeah, okay. So things not going terribly well for you. He's trying to stab you, so it's general.
I don't have a weapon. I don't know
Don't
what
have
to
a
do.
weapon, so it's not going to be much use there. So I am.
If I run
probably-
away, he's going to let the other guys out and probably kill the medics. And if I fight him, I'm probably going to get stabbed to death.
So he's going to do a vicious blow for 2 and a lightning attack for 3. That'll be 5. So he gets an extra dice of damage on this improvised weapon. So he has stabbed you for
That's not too bad.
3.
I don't
plus a
suppose
D6.
the protective suit is secretly an IED suit.
No, it's not, I'm afraid. So that's a
Shame.
total of 6 points of damage to you, but you can mitigate that a little bit by reducing it by your
Oh yeah, my
toughness.
constitution. Forgot about
Yes, toughness.
Mm.
And then he did a lethal blow, so he's going to get another attack on you as well. Let me just shut that, and now let me try and shank you again. 17?
Yeah, it's it.
Yep,
It's a
that's
hit.
another hit, so he's done you a separate attack for 4 points of damage.
All right. Only one will get through, but still.
Now it's his go. So
Is he
normally,
going to stab me again?
well, normally he wouldn't have gotten an attack from your action, so I'm going to sacrifice his attack this round and see he's already had it. So it is the medic to go. The medic's panicking just a little bit. Let's make a roll to see if he can gather his wits about him. Target number 11. 10. Oh, shit. Right. So he's just standing there shocked, not knowing what to do. Meanwhile, the medic on the other side is like, I can't let you out. I can't let you out. You'll get out. And so the other medic's just hammering on the door, going, let us out. Let us out. Please, let us out. Forgetting that he's actually got a key card for the door on him. Right?
See. Oh my god.
So Joe, it's round to you again. What would you like to do?
Can I do something at this point?
Tell me what it is you want to do, and I'll find out.
I was hoping to be able to look at the camera that that I had set up. Well, the second camera I had set up for Joe.
I remember that. Yes.
Right.
Okay, give me a perception searching test.
Okay.
So as you're panning the micro camera around that you had installed in his room, you don't initially see him. You think, oh, he must have already checked out. So you pan it round and you look through the glass and you can see something is going on in the corridor. It looks like some violence is occurring in the corridor. You've got a sinking feeling that somewhere along the line, Joe's probably involved in that violence. But you can't quite see him. You can just see limbs and some guy in a medical, like white paper gown with blood down the front is trying to stab somebody who's just off camera.
Right.
At
So,
the
so you,
end, yeah.
so you break out your portable popcorn maker.
We'll just get
At the end of the next round, I'll attempt it, even though I'm very low on succeeding, unless you use improvise. I will attempt a short circuit hack for the other cameras. But for now, continue.
Okay, so that'll be next round. I'll let you try that one. So Joe, what are you going to do? I should just warn everybody that we're currently getting reports of unplanned power outages in our postcode area, so it could be any minute now that we're gone.
I
But
think for
while
a
we're
minor
still here,
action,
fight for your life.
I think as a minor action or whatever, I want to get this guy to snap out of it and get the door open, or at least stop panicking.
Okay, give me a communications roll. I was just about to say
I've
somebody's
only
got
got
an antique
communication.
clock like ours, and then I realised
Fuck.
that will be coming from Marie's
Sake.
mic. So what did you get? 10.
Sorry, everyone.
With 6 stun points, I mean,
It's only stun points if you passed.
I know.
So that in itself is... Yep, that's enough, actually. Your target number was 9. So 6 stun
Really?
points. What would you like to use them for? It's
Oh, if it's
relatively easy because
communication.
all you have to do is remind him he does have a way of getting out.
oi, Bellend, you've got a key.
Like, look, what? Oh, yes, and like snatches it off his out of his pocket. He's like fumbling with the zip. So his minor action is to produce the key. His major action is to swipe it. Bleep bleep.
There's nothing I can really use the social stunts for.
Okay.
All of them are like kind of for the medic, like use them against the medic, but I don't think I'll be interacting with him again.
Fair point. Yep.
Did the door open?
Yep. Sim.
Yeah, get the door open. I mean, I guess I'll,
Sorry
I'll
about that.
tell him to go get a guard.
I'm just going to
blah, blah, blah.
restart our sandbox because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Yeah, that's better. So now I see if I can open the damn door. The door still didn't open.
So yeah, the building's been locked down by security. Yeah. Doesn't matter what you do. It's not letting you out.
It's possible that that's the case. Let me just have a look and see
Probable, more
why
like.
this door isn't opening.
The Red Queen has overridden it.
There we go. Captured it.
You're all going to die down here.
And delete. There we go. That should have opened it.
The company that's running this
What if I
doesn't have
can
an
open
umbrella as a symbol, does it?
They don't know. Okay, so the medic's finished acting. It is the infected rager.
Oh, I didn't have my major.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What would you like to do with your
That I
major?
will use to punch this guy in the nose.
Is that
Not the medic, the
rager?
infected guy.
Right. Okay.
Just
go
punch the medic. Just like go rage out, smear some blood on yourself, and pretend you're infected, and they won't touch you.
So he has a target
Thank
number
you.
of 11.
I've hit him.
So you smack him right in the gob. Go ahead and roll a damage.
And my dexterity of 4 is higher than his.
Yes, it is.
Good.
I'll
I
double check,
I
but
actually do
I'm
more
90%
damage now,
certain.
like twice as much, which is
Okay,
weird.
Well,
Oh.
7 in total. Okay. His toughness is 2, so he ignores the first 2, but he still takes 5. So you've punched him in the nose, and there's a satisfying crunch as his nose breaks under the impact of your punch. Thunk.
Mighty fist.
I'd probably just piss him off.
Yeah, not entirely happier with that. He decides to try and kill you to death. So he's going to stab you again, or he's going to attempt to stab you again with his stabby stick. 18, and with 5 stun
God.
points, he's good with these stun points, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's going to do a vicious blow and a lightning attack. So for the vicious blow, he does. Sorry, I should have rolled. Well, it'll be 1 more than I roll here. So let me just have a look. Improvised weapon. Oh shit, wrong roll. Oh, I'm not doing well. 4 points of damage in total then.
1 will get through.
And then I'll roll his second attack with the improvised weapon. 17.
Fuck sake.
Jesus.
So he's hit you again. And he stabbed you for another 6 points of damage.
Bloody hell.
So he's just going berserk on you. Just stab, 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 stab. Ah! Right, the medic is now screaming and trying to get out of the room, but we've actually already done his actions for the round. So Joe, it's you to go again.
I'll try and
I will exit the room.
Okay, move. Except as you try and exit the room, this medic over here swipes his card and closes the door on you. Bloop.
Oh no, it's gonna be a game of that, isn't it?
Yes. I can't let you out. He might be infected again. He just punched him. He's covered in blood. Can't let him out. Chris, what were you
But
gonna
the other
do?
medic, is the other medic out?
No. The other medic's
I'm going
like,
to do a computer intelligence roll to see if I can get a hallway camera.
okay. You're
Use
trying to,
improvisation to add 1 to it.
okay, so you're trying to hack into the cameras but can't actually manage it at the moment.
No worries.
Then the other
Look, I
medic
can't
is
exit, I'm
yelling
gonna-
that there's another door at the far end. The door at the far end! We'll have to use that one. The medic on the other side of the door is like, well, you can't leave. You can't leave. They'll get out. And the medic that's with you is like, he's immune now. Okay, so Ben, you tried to get out, but the guy locked the door on you again. That was your minor action. So what would you like your major action to be?
Well, I'll run. How much with a major movement? Does that double or is it just normal?
It's double.
It is double. That'll probably get to the end then.
Right, you are.
Let's see.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'll get to the end.
Okay, so as you get to the end, you see that in all of the things along the way, the angry infected are now hammering on the door, desperately trying to get out. Ah, let us out! Thunk, 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 thunk.
Stay, please.
You can see one of them's actually battering on the window with his bed frame, trying to break the bed frame. You can see cracks forming as well.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So, the infected rager that was fighting you is going to charge after you. But he's going to be distracted. He runs up here and
There's a medic right there.
He kind of turns round and looks at the other infected through the thing, snarls at it at first, and the one on the far side points at you and then mimics eating something.
Oh, lovely.
The infected that's chasing you turns to look at you, turns to look back at him, nods, and then puts the key card in the door.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh.
And that one comes out as well.
Hey.
Okay, so add over to the people outside as things get horrifically worse for Joe.
Well, I'm going to be asking.
doing?
I'll be asking Adam what he can see on the video.
I just saw like something some bloody patient, and would ever heard anything or not?
You would have seen Joe run past the camera.
Yeah, you saw Joe run past.
I saw Joe run past the camera, and he had his fists were bloody as well. Something's going down in that ward.
My stomach was probably bloody from all the stab wounds as well.
Well, we're not going to be able to get in when they've got armed.
I've got an idea. What? Well, they're going to send them armed bastards in, aren't they?
Looking like they're getting ready to come in, yes.
Okay, so how about we sneak in behind them?
I mean, we could try. It depends on if.
So
they're not all going to go in, are they?
Those people.
Or something.
So those people over there that are getting changed into medical suits, like the in whatever full biohazard, whatever they are, hazmat suits over there. Let's go knock them on the head, drag the bodies around the corner.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when they go through a door, see when it goes to shut behind them, we just sneak in the door behind them. There's no hitting them there the heat or dragging them away involved here. We're just sneaking in. Like you were like when you've locked yourself out a block of flats and you wait and somebody goes in and you grab the door before it fully shuts and you go in.
Okay.
No, I do wonder, would they shoot you if you try to run in there? Because running
Probably.
out.
Have you seen them?
But if he's running,
do you think they give shit?
I mean, if we can get hold of some of those hazmat type suit
NBC
things
suits.
that they're putting on, then we could disguise ourselves and sneak in. But
Okay, Jenny, give me a perception test. See if you can spot a weak point where you think you can get a hold of some of these.
Okay. Was it perception?
Perception seeing, yeah. Also, also.
Oh, that was shit.
What did you get?
I'll suggest it to the others, but
Okay, well, if you suggest it to the others, they can make a test as well.
I only rolled 8. I mean, fuck's sake.
Yeah, you didn't notice. Thomas, you notice, and so does Rab, actually. You both notice there's a supply tent nearby that is currently guarded, but you think if you could sneak into the tent somehow, you could have a look and see if there was some spare NBC suits in there.
Rab's going to circle around ever so casually and nonchalantly and I totally not only belong here kind of a way to the other side of where it's guarded to see if we can get in that way.
You get round to the back and you see that the tent round the back, it's all... although there are flaps at the back that you can create a second door, they can also be tied shut, and currently they're zip tied shut. So
Brad's
short
good at
of
breaking into things.
cutting
So.
the,
I shall enter the tent.
I take it you've got a knife handy, have you?
Yes.
He always has a knife handy.
Of course I do.
Yeah. So you just slit these and sneak into the tent. You look around and you see there are various crates of equipment in here. Give me a perception searching test.
Damn it.
Oh, wow, we're rolling shit.
Okay, so at the moment you haven't spotted anything that looks like it contains what you're looking for, but you're only a fraction of the way through the search. So
however, you did find some drugs.
I'm looking for that too.
I thought you might have, didn't you? Okay, so
shiny.
Joe, it's you to go.
I just run over. You have to wait for the medic to hurry the fuck up.
Okay, so you're there trying not to get killed. There are now two infected rages coming after you. One of them.
Can my held action be to like not be stabbed?
Do you mean go on to like a defensive mode?
Go on to a defensive mode. Yeah.
Defensive mode.
Which would give you +2 defense, but you have to declare that before you do anything else.
Okay. So this guy's now let another of the infected out into the corridor. This one is charging up towards you to attack. It can't open the door, so it's coming thundering up. Your defense has gone up by 2. Let me just have a look now.
It only rolls a 666.
The way you're rolling.
Well, it is rolling quite high for the bad guys at the moment, isn't it?
We're rolling shit and
17,
you're rolling really
so
well.
that's probably a hit.
Yep.
So this one's unarmed though, so this one's just like trying to grab you by the throat and throttle you. So you take 5 points of damage. Sorry, Ben.
Oh my god!
I think this medic's gonna have to do something other than just cower in a corner at this rate, isn't he?
Well,
I'm actually gonna die if he doesn't hurry the fuck up.
Do they not have tranq guns or anything? Or no, they'd need plenty of tranquilizers, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Tasers. But
so
there's 2 of them, though.
There is 2 of them, so he's going to open this door and leave. And then close it back.
What?
And his mate's going to go swipe the door closed.
Yes. So the bottom door's closed, so you're stuck in here with all these monsters coming at you. You can see him like mouthing sorry at the far end.
Are there any vent shafts that you can crawl through?
None that are going to be big enough for you.
Is there any way I can get out of here?
Yeah, you know that guy that's got the key card?
Yeah. One of these creatures has a key card. You're going to need to get it off him.
So I have to charge into the guy with the fucking blade. Great idea.
Looks like. So it's you to go, then.
Well, I guess I'll do that. I'll run towards the guy with the improvised stabby. Do I have enough movement? That is a good
question. You could always do what my characters tend to like doing, which is use trolleys and such like to ram people.
Unfortunately,
where is there a trolley I can ram someone?
Not in this corridor.
Is there not anything on wheels? God damn it! No, thought there might be in one of the rooms.
Okay, so you run round with your minor action. You run round the first creature. Then with your major action, once you're almost at the enemy, you charge to get a +1 to hit. So you take it completely by surprise as well. So I'm going to give you +2 because it's not expecting you to charge it.
Would this allow me to get the key card off him if I succeed?
Yeah, you can try and disarm him to steal the key card. Yeah,
I'll do that.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm straight. Go. So +2 on whatever this is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's 10, so that's not enough, I'm afraid. So it's the infected rager. So this one, like, seeing that you're reaching for the key card, like, snatches it back. Get off my card. I'll fucking kill you. Here, you kill him, says to the other one. The other one looks at you, fucking kill him. So currently they're arguing with one another. But eventually this one goes, all right, and I'll fucking kill him, and punches you, or attempts to punch you. So let's have a go with this. Meanwhile, can I have another searching test from Rab, please? See if he's found these things yet. And Rab, yes, you've found it. Yeah, you found it, and with 6 stunt points as well. I'm not quite sure how.
You think you might have found a key card as well? Maybe, I don't know.
I found where my mum hid my Christmas present when I was 6.
You find what you're looking for. It's like a crate containing NBC suits, and you're like, you were just going to use them as disguises because you thought, I don't actually know how these things work, how they operate. And it suddenly occurs to you, you've seen something like years and years and years ago. You saw some film not entirely unlike Threads, and you think, actually, I think I might know how these work. I think I can use these properly. You stick your head out and wave to the others. So the rest of you run down behind, like make your way behind the tent. Sneak in where Rab's holding the tent open, looking around. He's pointing at a crate full of NBC suits. A moment later, you're all dressed in these things, looking for all the world like the other soldiers, apart from the fact that you don't have any weapons. But at a casual glance, it might not be obvious.
We do have weapons, though, don't we? Wouldn't we have brought our weapons with us?
We might have our holdalls with us.
You might have your holdalls with you, but I don't think that like wandering in there in an NBC suit with a crossbow is really going to make them go, that must be
you
one
know
of
what I
guys.
mean.
No, but if we're carrying bags of equipment,
if you're carrying bags of equipment, I suppose, and your weapons will be hidden inside. Yeah, okay, you can.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Yeah, and then it would help us not get infected as well.
It will indeed, yeah. Okay, so Ben, you just have to survive till they can reach you, or the soldiers can.
I've kind of got an idea. If I pretend to go rage and then like start banging on the door, maybe they'll think I'm one of them.
It's possible. It's possible. Did I actually roll the damage for this infected rager that hit you? I didn't, did I?
You only rolled a 13.
So he's missed. I take it, has he? Joe, what's your defense?
Yeah, he's missed. 14.
14. He's missed you. Okay, so the medic's like, I'm trying to decide what the medic's going to try and do at this point.
Open the fucking door!
Medic would be good.
Sorry, say that again?
Which one of us?
Sorry, you, Jenny.
I was saying it might be useful if he was a medic, seeing as, if he actually acted as a medic, seeing as Joe's getting stabbed to death.
Yeah, it might be. So what he's going to do is try and make a morale test to come back in. He's going to need 11 to come and rescue you. Oh dear.
Oh.
I'm going to try the other one that locked you out initially. 11, okay. So he's brave enough to come in if the first guy can convince you. I think I'm using the stats for the infected rager there.
You are.
Just give me a second. I'll try that again. So the willpower was the same anyway, but the...
Why do the Ragers have a morale focus?
Because they're nuts.
Yeah, they're nuts. It's very difficult to convince them that they should stop fighting stuff. Okay, the medic who originally refused to let you out has been talked round by the other medic who's pointed out that you are now immune. And as long as they can keep the others in, it'll be safe. So he starts banging on the door, trying to attract the creatures down towards him, whilst the other medic disappears in this direction. You've got the feeling that they're planning something. So, Joe, you to go. What would you like to do?
I'll run over to the other door, to this rager, and I guess I'll grapple him. And is it possible to use human shields?
It's possible, yeah.
I will grapple him and position him in front of me, so at least I'm less likely to be stabbed.
Oh, okay, give it a try.
Suppose.
Yeah, give it a try. Grapple and attack.
Don't get it in. It's hit.
You have, so you've managed to get a hold of him, so now you're just trying to wrestle him in front of you. So give me a strength might test or a or a fighting brawling test. Or fighting grappling if you've got that. Any of those will do.
No, I don't have any of the focuses. Oh, it might just have been done.
Okay, so you managed to grapple him. So you're currently, both of you are grappling with one another. You're having a bit of a clinch. You're trying to pull him round in front of you, but he's like refusing to come round. But at the same time, you've got his arms pinned, so he can't attack you either.
Good.
It is him to go. So he is baffled, he's bamboozled, he's not quite sure what to do, so he's just going to try and struggle a bit. So that'll give both of you another test. So go ahead and make your strength might test or your dexterity grappling test. 16 and with 5 stunts, right. So against his 14, so you've still got him pinned.
Good.
You just can't seem to get away from it. Now then, these guys are going to need a... they're a bit confused because there's a fight going on at the top and there's this medic actually banging on the door going, hey, down here, down here. In fact, he's opened the door. Down here, you little fuckers. Down here. So these guys both race down this way. And as they're running down, he closes the door again. So they're now at the far end, banging on the door.
He stood there going, nah, 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 nah.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's the medic. So it's the end of the round. So you guys outside, what are you doing?
Well, we're suited up. Let's go and see if we can get in.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Give me a perception searching test. See if you can find an entrance way in that nobody's really paying enough attention to.
I only rolled a 14.
You only rolled a 14.
Oh, God.
Better than the rest of us so
Right.
far.
So as Adam Taylor heads off towards the main entrance, Thomas, you stop him because you spot a fire exit round the back that nobody's really paying enough attention to. You think you can probably slip in there unnoticed if you guys
Can I ask a question?
You can.
You know
yes.
this tent thing?
Mhm.
You know, there are bits at the side where there probably aren't very many people paying attention.
Yeah.
Can I ask, is there like a gap in the top of the tent?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by a gap in the top of the tent.
Do you know in some tents at the apex, at the
It's
top?
like in a marquee sort of tent or a big top, there's actually...
yes, I know what you mean.
It's not solid at the top, it's effectively got another bit over the top of it.
Yeah, I know
close,
what you mean. So like a ventilation flap sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll say yes.
Okay, so could I climb under it and sneak in that way?
Sneak in?
Mm.
I'm not understanding what you're wanting to do, really.
Sorry, are we in? I thought we were trying to get some suits out of this tent.
We already have.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's what was confusing us. You were trying to sneak into somewhere you were already into.
Yeah, we've got the suits on.
Fantastic,
and,
right.
We're trying to get into the building.
The building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do we know what floor Joe's on, do we?
That's
Chris will know.
Yes, Chris knows.
Chris will.
Adam knows, rather. Yeah.
Adam will know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what floor he's on. So, do you guys all want to give me a dexterity stealth check to see if you can get across to the fire exit without anybody noticing?
Sneaking.
I'm using improvisation with this.
You're using what, sorry?
I'm using my improvise. Oh, I don't need to. Never mind.
Oh, cool. No, 16, that's pretty good. 14, that's also very good.
What's that?
Watch me roll a 111. Here we go.
Hey!
18, bloody hell. You guys are getting used to this sneaking thing.
Okay.
I also have improvisation.
Oh my god, that's the best roll I've had all night.
It's the best roll all of you have had all night, I think.
Yeah.
I've had 9 3 times in a row from different combinations of dice.
9.
That was a perception that you just rolled, though, Marie.
Oh, God.
Oh shit, it was.
What's the difference in your stats, though?
Dex will be a lot higher.
Yeah, my dex is
Your
massive.
dex will be higher.
Sorry, I've just clicked the wrong thing on the sheet.
Yeah, so
I'm
if
not
your
having a
dex
good
is
night.
higher than
Soldiers.
your perception, then that's still there's no point in re-rolling. Just adjust it by whatever the points difference is.
Yeah, Mark needs to roll for Rab, I think.
I get a +5 just for straight dexterity. I get another 2 for acrobatics.
Right. Okay, so you guys...
I use my dexterity instead of perception because it's way higher.
Well, you're supposed to be using your dexterity. Marie just clicked the wrong button.
Can I use dexterity stealth?
Yes, that's what
we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
Awesome. Have a 19.
It's a lot of 6s.
Okay. There is indeed. That's a very good point, but it only counts if you're generating stuns.
Don't remind them.
It is a shame.
Okay, so you all find yourselves in the stairwell from the fire escape. So let me just move your characters over. So where are we here? We've got Adam. We've got okay. Oh, is that? No, it's not. Okay. Aaron Black. We've got Thomas Gallagher. We've got.
You know, now
Rab.
that the 6 has been mentioned, Rab did get a 666 before.
No, I didn't. That's a lie. How dare you? You take that back right now, young man.
I just have a couple of characters that don't seem to have linked up to their stats properly on the character sheet. So let me just do that for you. So that would be health and, well, that'll do. We'll just need to do health, really. So can everybody see okay?
Yes.
Okay, so that's
yeah. Now I've got my glasses on.
You say Lizzie doesn't have a green ring.
Yeah, just fixing that now. Just scrolling down.
She's dead.
Actually, she still doesn't. Let's try moving.
Oh, she's very, very alive.
Why hasn't that come on?
Oh yeah, she's so alive that she's surpassed like mere mortals.
Right,
She no longer has a life aura.
Yeah, the aura is incandescent.
So you guys find yourself. Hang on, she's not in here. Why is that?
Yeah, Marie, you've transcended.
Right.
Again.
So we only have lab and. Why the fuck is that?
I'm there.
Liz is not in the list of characters. Marie, what's your health? I'll just type this in manually.
Health is 35.
Shit, because it's under E for Elizabeth.
Right.
That's why. So let me just find E. C, D, E. Elizabeth Ryan, and then tag that to health, and that should do the trick.
Is she alive?
No. There we go. That's it.
She's alive.
Jesus, I don't know about anybody else, but it is savage outside now.
Yep.
We are. Yeah.
It's been savage here for a little bit now.
Yeah, fortunately it's coming
outside.
from the northwest here, which is meaning that next door's house is kind of breaking it up a bit for us, and it's not hitting flat against our weakest windows.
I think I'm getting it as well. There's a light breeze outside.
Oh, piss off.
Away you go and play with Tarquin and Farquhar.
Okay, so you guys see where you are on the... You'll notice this map, I've actually got 3 levels of the staircase. It's just easier than keep zipping between maps and so forth. Yeah. So Joe is on level 3 of the building. So you've got, well, 2nd floor. So you've got ground, 1st, 2nd, numbered in the traditionally confusing British method. So, what would you all like to do?
Is it dark in here? Is there emergency lights on, or?
There are emergency lights on. You should be able to see. So.
Yes, you can see fine. I'm just checking, just in case.
So the lights are all on. That's not a problem.
Right. All right.
And there's nobody home.
If we know where we're heading, then we can start.
Up the stairs, lead on.
Sneaking our way. Up the stairs, yeah.
In that case, you can all move yourselves up to the next level. That's the middle one over there. You just move yourselves over to that to indicate that you are running up the stairs. As you're running up the stairs, you can see there's fire alarms and fire hoses. Every floor that you come up, there's another one.
There's no fire axes.
There are fire axes, yes.
Actually, I'll also get my bow out of my backpack.
Bab's also going to turn around to Evan as we're going up the stairs and going, here, I'm usually running doing these things because I've knocked him. This time I've knocked him, I'm running up them. What's going on?
Would anyone have thought to bring a spare bow for Joe? Bow for Joe.
Well, actually, I'm going to switch to my baseball bat. So if you wanted to use my bow, you could. Because I think
absolutely. Mine got confiscated for the police because I tried to kill someone. Typical.
It did, yes. Okay, so...
Well, my crossbow did. My bow didn't. That's back at home.
Mark, you asked me about a fire axe earlier. So, yes there are fire axes here. The fire axes stats, they require a minimum strength of 1 to use. And they do 2d6 plus strength and damage.
Damn, it's quite a lot.
Yep.
That is quite a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it is an axe.
Shit, I can't use one. I
It does what damage, sorry?
2d6 plus your strength.
So I can't change it on my character sheet.
Oh, okay. Just a second. This has happened before where it wouldn't.
It did actually,
You know what? I don't think.
Let me just pop your character sheet up and where
I don't think I've actually been in a building where I've seen fire axes on the walls.
Really?
I don't know why.
I have. Yeah.
It's okay. Trust me, the fire axe will come in handy when the Molotovs appear.
So fighting.
Well, stop infection if you burn the whole fucking place down, I suppose.
I'm gonna say
that's it. I'm only trying to save humanity.
2d6 plus. Let me just see. Oh shit! Plus 3 for your strength.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so there you are. You have a plus 4 to hit, 2d6 plus 3 damage with the thing as well. So that's not bad going. Although your sledgehammer is actually slightly more brutal than that. Have you still got your sledgehammer, or was that removed from you?
Oh no, I've still got that.
Oh, of course, because you were never caught.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are coming up the stairs. Meanwhile,
can I
yeah, go ahead.
Can I inspire?
Yes, give it a try.
It's just a power.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell us.
You inspire calm and courage in your friends and allies. If you are conscious and you're within sight of you, or any allies gain 1+1 bonus to all willpower related tests.
Brilliant. Okay, so he's inspiring you all. You will all get +1 on your willpower tests for the things that go on inside this hospital. Joe, you're currently still wrestling with this rager. The other two, the one with the key and the other one, are currently at the bottom trying to punch their way through the door. One's trying to punch his way through the door. The other one's keeps using the key to unlock it, and then the medic on the other side uses his to lock it. So it's just like a war of keys. Open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. So what are you going to do?
So I've got a guy grappled. With one hand, I'm imagining, one hand I can keep his fists together, and the other one I can punch him in the snooter again, or punch this guy in the snooter.
Okay, so we'll assume you've got one arm wrapped around him, pinning both of his arms to his body. You've got your arm wrapped right round him, so one of his arms is under your shoulder, and the other one's you've got a hold of his wrist of the other one.
I'm actually going to make this a stunt attack.
And and then you.
I'm gonna try and knock him prone with it.
Right, okay. You're going to try and punch him in the side of the head till he falls over. Go
ahead. If I succeed this, do I get to add my sneak damage thing on top? Because it's still an attack.
Yeah, but if you declare a stunt attack, you don't get any damage. You do the stunt thing instead.
But I don't get to add my pinpoint accuracy on top. That's what I was asking.
That's never come up before.
Right. Yeah, Pinpoint Accuracy allows you to add 1d6 worth of damage if you're on one attack against one opponent in a round of combat. Right?
It does,
so
yes.
you would need to generate an extra 2 stunt points as part of the stunt attack to be able to figure that into it, because you could do what do you call it?
Yeah, it depends how it's phrased. It does say an additional 1d6, so I would interpret that as you have to have.
I would have to do damage
in the first place. So you might be better off just twatting them for damage, or
I'll just twat them and hope I get stunts.
Yeah. Okay.
I will aim because I'm not going to move.
Right, you are, and you've got 5 points of stunts. You twatted him in the side of the head, right? Boof, really hard. So you've got 5 points of stunts, plus you got the extra d6 damage. So you do d6 plus your strength, and you do 1d3 as well.
Do that, /1d6. Oh, pathetic.
Now, with that 5 stunt points, you could do another 2 dice.
You could actually.
I could do another 2 dice.
Right.
Make it a whatever is it called a lethal blow in this version of the game?
Yeah.
Is there any other
or something like that?
Why am I? Oh, there we go. Or
you could knock him prone if that's what you really wanted to do.
Remember, knocking him prone will only half his movement if he gets up.
Yeah, I guess I'll do the extra 2d6 damage.
Okay.
May as well.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I've made the menu There we go.
Double 6! Yay! No.
Okay.
So get more 2s.
You literally just rolled 2s in this whole thing there.
Yeah.
So that's 8
you rolled a 1
damage.
plus 1.
Bang! You smack him round the side of the head, quite forcefully. That's 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 gets through his defenses, his toughness. So he's
I'm not on that map, by the
startled.
way. I don't know if that's intentional.
Of course you won't be, will you? Just give me a second and I'll pull you back over there via... Where are you now?
Should be quite styled. Oh, man.
I can't see you. Oh, there you are. You're hiding above Rab. So that needs to be over there. Now you should be on that map.
I am.
Right, you are. So that's that
your
one
is
gone.
not so green anymore.
So it's the infected rager, and he's still just trying to get free. So let's see if he can. So give me another either strength, might test, or dexterity. Fighting, grappling, or dexterity acrobatics. Any of those will be fine.
I can do dexterity acrobatics. I'll just do dexterity.
So you're still holding him. He just cannot break free. He wants to break free.
God knows he wants to break free. But life still goes on.
But you're just pummeling him. Whilst meanwhile, at the bottom, that medic's kept the other 2 occupied for the time being. This has been about the 3rd round, I think. So, yeah, okay. So let's move down. That infected ranger's failed. That medic's keeping you busy. You guys are on the stairs. I'm just going back over to the stairs briefly. So, you guys are dashing up the stairs. Sorry, that's...
That's kind of distracting, yeah.
Yeah, I'm having some kind of episode, I think. So, if I move these guys to the token layer... Ta-da! Hi. So, the door you came in gets kicked in.
Shit.
And these armed bastards come here.
Bastards.
You see them panning around as you're like dashing up the stairs.
Pretend we're one of them.
Sorry?
Pretend we're supposed to be here.
Well, you are dressed like that, so there is a possibility you might pull this off. Which one of you wants to make a...
Who's got medical background? Could do some fast talking.
Chris?
A communication
does Rob's experiences count as medical background?
Not really.
No, not when it's self-inflicted.
Pharmaceutical.
So well, I am allowed to be here.
So, could you give somebody give me a communications deception roll, please? Sorry, I couldn't think of what the
I've
word
got
was.
2 in communication and 2 in deception.
Perfect. You're the man for the job. Go ahead and
God.
make a roll.
Dr. Carson.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Are we going to hear a posh rap? No.
No.
Have you any of you people heard the Glasgow Doctor?
I've seen Stargate Atlantis. They had a Scottish doctor on.
This thing keeps popping out. Sorry, guys. I've got a bit of a problem in that I can't get my chat room to reappear, so I'm just going to have to pop out, pop back. Oh, now it's there.
In that case, I've rolled 20.
I will see it when I come back in. You know that, right?
Damn it.
Well, maybe
somebody trustworthy tell me what we actually saw, though, so I can just carry on with the narrative. 12,
right.
Okay.
However, could somebody not assist him? Somebody else with some medical agreements.
Any of you that have something additional to say?
I've got persuasion.
So,
okay.
First of all, I need to know what it was Rab said.
Rab?
Can we do this as a group?
Yes, you can do this as a group.
Aye.
Go ahead.
So I need somebody to speak.
Mark.
So,
Mark,
I'm talking to the soldiers.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what the persuasion rule was all about.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Jenny, I just want to point out you married him.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking as well.
That was a damn good persuasion roll.
It was a decent persuasion roll, but I need to know what you're
saying. Best persuasion roll in my life.
What are you trying to persuade them for? Are you trying to persuasion roll on me?
No.
That was deception.
We've been sent in to help contain any viral threats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why we're wearing full NBC gear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'm
going to give you +1 because that is a viable thing, and you obviously Rab put a bit of a posh voice on by his standards there, so I am going to give you +1. So that 12 is actually 13, and I just need to find the stats for the soldier again, and I'll also need these guys, so I'll open those ready. So, the soldiers, so let's see how bright he is, see if he sees through this.
Can I add in some like medical jargon because I've got medicine?
Anybody else that wants to add to the lie, go ahead. Tell me what you're saying, and I'll tell you if you get a roll and if you get a bonus.
Now, should I roll medicine or communication then? If it's medical jargon, I'm trying to come out with. Make us
give me a
smart.
medical roll. See if you. Well, either one. Oh, shit. Right, okay.
With stun points.
With stun points. So we now substitute Rab's 13 with your 17, because this is how assisted rolls work. You pick the largest of the group. So, Marie, you were also going to try something, I believe? Whatever happens now, though, there will be 6 points worth of stunts, because the other way that... assisted rolls work is you always take the highest stunt dice result.
No, I was only basically asking if we could all collaborate on it, and
okay,
that was all I was asking.
So 17. So the guy needs to beat 17. Sorry, what was that, Chris?
I said I could use my real research to try and solidify it a bit more.
Go ahead if you want to. Make a roll as well if you get higher. That fucking hell, this is just getting higher and higher. Okay, so...
temptation.
Yeah, exactly. There is a possibility that this guy could see through this, but it's not a very good possibility. He will need to roll 3 sixes.
For a second, okay? All right.
Right, so the officer is like... so as they burst through, you guys running up, you can see them panning around with guns. One of them was, "Halt! Who's up there?" Rab gives his speech about, like... I forgot what it was now, but it was very good.
About helping to lock down and contain any potential viral threats because we've got experience of it.
That's right, yes. And then 2 of you then hit them with some science babble, but it's actual genuine science, and they just go, right, okay, we'll just secure this We'll just secure this location then, so that nobody else can get in or out without your say-so.
Yeah, good. Right,
So
thanks.
they're now not chasing you up the stairs, shooting at you. That's well done. Nice one.
And they'll also let us back out when we come down.
They will. Let's just hope they don't notice there's one more of you.
That could be one of our colleagues who was there and called in the rest of the team.
Could be.
Yeah.
Well, 3 more, because the medics will probably want to come with us as well.
I think we should go through the front door.
Well, we can explain to them that we'll be fine.
If you go through the front door, you'd have to leave the building you're currently in.
No, I mean leave through the front door.
Oh, leave through the front door.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, just leave these guys standing.
Then on a gurney.
Walk out the front. Yeah.
The gurney over him. We're moving him to medical facility security level 5.
Okay.
The patient.
Yeah. Okay, so
first,
back up on where Ben, you're at. All you have to do is live long enough for these guys to get to you. So, it's you to go. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to continue pummeling this lad.
Okay, well, you've still got him pinned, so you still get +1 to hit. You can also aim if you want to, which gives you another +1 to hit.
May as well.
So you've still got him pinned, and you just pummel him in the head. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Punchy.
And another 5 points of stuns.
I'm just taking all my rage. Like, stop me, you fucker.
Did you say you're suffering rage? Is that what you said, rage?
Taking out all my rage.
Maybe you
and
are
I'll
infected.
I'll spend the 5 points to do an extra 2d6.
Okay, yes, why not?
14 in total.
Fucking hell. Right, so that's 12 gets past his defense. As you smack him about the head, boof, 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 just pummeling him in the face. He's not looking well, like. He's like, stop it, I'm feeling woozy, spitting blood and teeth at you. I don't feel so well.
I'm just taking out all my built-up rage, just like, doesn't come to my graduation, never says you're proud of me.
And he spent so long in a hospital bed as well. So.
Yes, okay, well in this case he's now going to try and...
Yeah, this guy isn't lucky because now that I've been in bed all the time, my right arm is significantly stronger.
For God's sake.
You know that line we talked about?
Yes, crossing it again. Okay, so it is, I seem to have accidentally closed the infected rager stat. So, no, something's just popped up over there. There it is. Okay, so he's going to try and headbutt you at this point because he doesn't seem to be able to get out of this lock you've got him in. He's going to try and headbutt you, see if he can knock you out and force you to let him go. So, one headbutt coming up. Thunk. He hits you right in the bridge of the nose, so you can see stars for a moment as you suffer 3 points of damage.
That's not getting through my toughness.
Okay, so you don't see the stars for very long, just the sudden boof on your forehead. You can hear the rager go, ow! Things not going his way at all. Medics continuing to bang on the door to keep those ones...
I've got a question.
Yes.
So, because these cards are obviously like, you know, in the grand scheme of things, a security threat. Mm-hmm. If you go to like the manager terminal, can you disable specific cards?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I don't want that medic just to be there all night, just like, please stop.
Okay. Yeah. So. Actually, this guy will have been gone long enough to have done that. So you notice down the other end, as the rager trying to use the card, passes it through, it goes and
red,
lights red.
Green.
Yeah.
Good.
So the medic that disappeared has obviously been doing exactly that, disabling this card. The creature's now trapped in here with you, and might notice that
they're trapped in here with me.
And it's you to go.
It's Chris Adam Taylor run away to.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be moving around.
Oh, you can all move up onto the 3rd level now if you'd like to.
I'm gonna continue the assault on this guy's face.
Right, go on then.
Oh fucking hell!
Shit in hell! Right, so you whack him under the jaw. like an uppercut. Bang!
That is a 6, though. That'll.
That is a 6. You've got 6 points of stunts, but that's also another point in the.
We've actually had 3 6s this session.
Complications.
Yes.
We have. I'm gonna do the exact same as I've been doing, but I'll have an extra point left over for something else.
Okay.
4 damage plus. I'll just do 3d6. May as well.
Yeah.
You could parry
an extra
headbutt.
14 damage.
Shit.
And what else can I do? You did say parry, but
you could parry his next headbutt if he hits you again, unless he's dead.
Yeah.
Whatever's handy. Oh no, that's not what I want. I guess I'll do adrenaline rush. I'll get an extra 4 health back.
Okay, you get 4 health back.
Oh, he's fucking knocked out.
And how would you like to do this with the guy you've just thumped?
It'll just be one of those scenes where like the guy hits me, he like headbutts me, and I just kind of look him in the eyes, and then there's a oh shit on his face, and then I just go to absolute town on him.
Yes.
And once I'm done seeing red, he's just knocked out, very very knocked out.
Okay, he hits the ground unconscious, blood everywhere. Your fist is now dripping with blood as well. You might want to clean that off at some point. Meanwhile, those of you downstairs, or on the stairs I should say, have made it to the doorway on the 3rd floor. You, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Stop it. Right, okay, so let me just go over to there and grab you all. So you make it up to the top of the stairs and find yourself on the top landing. You pop the door open, find yourself in a long corridor, which leads to a junction. From the junction, you can see various passageways off. However, you do spot something at one end, which suggests to you that might be where you're going. I mean, apart from the fact that it also says like the name of the ward, and it's the right number for the ward you were looking for. So I'm just going to place you all.
Okay.
It has a big biohazard symbol on the door.
Not only that, but there's a big pool of
mud.
Not mud, funnily enough. Don't get a lot of them in hospitals.
What, blood?
Oh, blood. I thought you said mud. Sorry. Right. Can you all see now where you are?
Yes. Can do.
Big pool of disinfectants.
Big pool of disinfectant. That's the term I was looking for, yes.
Right, yes.
That's the decontamination pool.
So
the right, okay.
Right.
Decontamination pool. Do you like jump in there and go for a quick swim? That'd be sick.
It's not that deep.
It's a footbath.
It's not a swimming pool. It's a footbath.
About 2 inches. No, it's about 2 inches.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 inches deep tops. It's a wading pool.
Pretty wade through it. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to go through it.
Okay, so you get to make a movement up to that door.
And all those paper cuts you realise you didn't have, well, you know you've got them now.
Does my key work on this door?
Do you have a key?
I don't know. Might have been given one for my subject.
No, you wouldn't have a key to this.
No worries. Can I attempt to... No, I can't. How are we going to get in then? Hello, anybody in there?
Okay. So, you call out to give me a... actually, no, I'm not going to need a roll for that. You can see the medic over here kind of looks round to see what's going on. He can see you guys at the door in military NBC suits. He's like... He's trying to figure out what's going on. So he comes over to his desk and you hear him open the intercom. Yes, we have a bit of a situation here. What's who are you?
I'm Dr. Adam Taylor. You have one of my patients in here.
And who's your patient?
Joe Watson.
We were just discharging him when the escape happened. He's currently trapped in there with some of the infected.
I've got some people with me that can assist. Can we come in?
Yeah.
He kind of looks and he thinks like, well, you appear to be military, so he's kind of considering it. Give me a communications persuasion test. Your target number is going to be 11. If you don't make it, which you didn't.
Can I help him with my communication deception?
You can. What are you going to say?
I'm going to say that we've been sent there to get this patient because we believe that he might have antibodies that will help fight off the infection.
Perfect. Give me a persuasion test then. What will happen is I'll take the highest of the two.
12.
Yours is 12, so you've managed to convince him. He's like, oh, right, okay. Well, I hope you're armed because don't kill them, obviously, because there's two infected. They're right behind the door, though, so I don't know. I'll just let you in. Bzzzt, and the door opens. So let me just let you in.
We'll huff and we'll puff. Blow the door down.
There you go. So you guys
here's some syntax. Boom.
You guys should all be able to move in now. Is there anybody who isn't through that door yet? Yes, there are. So let me just grab you guys, push you through the door.
Lizzie. How rude.
There you go. You're all through the door. Meanwhile, these other two rages are looking around for something to kill. They realise that there is only one other person in here with them at the moment, and they can't get out that door, so they are very much interested in killing Ben's character. Thought you'd be pleased. So let's go back to the turn order.
That extra 4 HP might be useful.
It might, yeah. Could everybody else roll initiative for me as well, please, now?
Oh, God. Right.
Yeah. Is the initiative thing on this?
Yep. Depends if I've dragged
there it is.
Yes, I have. Fine.
Yeah, there it is. I see it.
I'm going to roll for
Brian, I need to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
My initiative, like the plain box at the top, has blank and has no adjustments.
They're always
but
blank.
Under my dexterity focus, I've got initiative +2.
Okay.
It adds it in.
It will add it in. The box is always blank. We don't really know why. It seems to be a coding mistake on the character sheet, but it does include it in the maths. It just doesn't display it in that box for reasons best known to itself.
On the fantasy game, I've put my initiative improvement by 2, and if you do the maths, it only then includes it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's worked there for Marie.
Yeah, so my dex is 5, and then obviously I get a +2 for my initiative. If I put the +2 bonus on my on the initiative stat, then I get the +7 rather than just a +5. I know that. I know my shit at explaining, but
yeah, I just need to ask Marie something. Marie, what's your dexterity stat?
My dexterity is 5.
Yeah, so it hasn't added it.
And my initiative is 2.
Yeah, so I need to increase your... I'll just find you.
And it just didn't put me into the tracker because apparently clicking my token wasn't good enough.
Okay, I can't actually see your token. So you're underneath. Somebody found it. There we go. So we'll add a turn, and that should be 17 for you then. So let's go with 17. So let me just, therefore, organise these descending order. Joe, you to go first. What would you like to do?
I'll hold my action until I get attacked.
Okay, you hold your action. You can see these two Rager infected have turned and are glaring straight at you. And then they're about to start to run. Lizzie, you to go. What would you like to do?
Starting to break up a bit there, like.
Am I? Okay. Yeah, it's looking like our Wi-Fi's been interrupted a little bit.
Pretty bad outside here.
Is it? So, Marie, what would you like to do?
Right, I'm here. Who's the? Is this 2 ragers just inside there?
Just inside the door it is, yeah, 2 infected.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to ask the medic if you've got any sedatives or anything that'll knock them out. You know, horse tranks, whatever. I do have an idea, but it's probably going to give us away as not from any kind of disease control. People. Well, what's body? What? I was going to go over here, get this hose, and use the water to drive them back.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
it
would
be used in a containment.
I'm going to waterboard these poor unfortunate souls that have contracted a horrible alien disease.
Okay.
Well, he did say he hopes that we have weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll go and get the...
Okay, for the recording, it looks like we have been completely disconnected here. There is a strong possibility that the Wi-Fi masts and whatnot are down. So I am just going to quickly try and reconnect to everything and see if we can. But it looks like Storm Arwen has taken us out. Yeah, it's not looking good. I am down from everything. My internet's off. Okay, 2 seconds. Yep, go ahead.
You know you're out of the messenger call and everything?
I'm out of everything. I've got no internet connection at all.
Yeah, except there is because I'm talking to your Alexa.
I've got no internet connection. Yeah, the Alexa's obviously working fine. I think I'm coming back online.
Okay.
I think I'm coming back online.
Rain.
Yep.
Partial sun. Rain.
Okay, sorry about that, but I was taken out offline there temporarily by Storm Arwen, so sorry, but I'm back now. Also sorry.
How did you get cut out, but Marie didn't?
Well, we were just talking about that on Alexa. It's not only that it took me out, but she didn't. But it only took my computer out, not my Alexa, which is on my desk next to the computer, which is on the same Wi-Fi system. So God alone knows. I have a suspicion that Delta's a little bit twitchy about the slightest package drops.
It could be the power level.
Could be the power level, yeah. All sorts it could be. Anyway, last thing I heard was, Marie, you were heading over to the fire hose.
Yep, I was going to get the fire hose, and I was going to try and use that to repel them.
Brilliant. Okay. So it'll take you a minor action to get over to the hose and a minor action to activate the hose. So to start pulling it out. But you can do that as you move back. So you can move yourself up to the door or up to wherever you're going to be when you turn the hose on. But you're going to need somebody else to actually open the door for you. And it'll be your next action.
I'm going to stand there and brace myself for the hose.
Right you are. Erin, what would you like to do?
Well, if Lizzie's doing that, then I can maybe be the one to open the doors, then I guess.
Okay.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. We don't have a key card to open the door. The medic has a key card to open the door.
That's a very good point. Yeah,
right.
The medic can open the door, but he can't. You can't. So you'll have to wait for him. So the infected on the other side, it's them to go next. So they're going to race up here and try and eat Joe.
Eat?
Well, they don't actually eat you. They're just going to kill you.
They're going to numb you to death.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10. I did hold my action, by the way.
You did indeed. So that's their first action, is to race up to there. Their second action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the second action is they come charging up to you and then run out of actions. But you held yours, so you can make your swing for them now.
Well, I'm going to try and grapple the one with the knife, or the improvised knife.
Right, go for it.
And I may as well aim. Why not?
Why not?
Oh. Shit roll.
That's unfortunate. That was a poor roll. So you try and grapple him as he comes charging in, but he's just too fast and too slippery for you, and you don't quite manage it. Adam, what would you like to do?
I'm going to ask for the keycard of the medic.
Okay. The medic's kind of looking a little bit uncomfortable about the whole thing, but can't see much of an option, so he'll pass you the keycard.
And I'll head up to just past Lizzie at the door.
Right,
in case the hose is too much for her, and then I can help her hold it. God, this sounds so wrong. Yeah, and they'll have get ready to open it when she's on her
You're
cue.
all right. She's not exactly a wee wilting flower.
Yeah. Okay, so I actually moved both infected together there. I shouldn't have moved this one till now, but that's him up to you. So Thomas, you to go.
Right. I'm going to say to the medic, you might want to take cover at this point. These lunatics could be coming down this way pretty fast, and if we're going to take them down, you might not want to be a part of this.
I can't get out of the room. He's got my key card.
No, I was meaning go and stand, hide behind a desk or something.
Yeah. If they get past you, that's not going to help.
Right. Well, they're not getting past us.
Well, that's okay then. I'll go and stand and hide behind this desk. So that's the medics moved over there. Joe, you to go again.
Gonna try and grapple again.
Okay, go first.
Oh, it's better.
That is quite a bit better. So you
and grapples do damage, don't they?
Yeah, they do 1d3 damage.
Where's Rab on the initiative?
Has he not been added? Okay. Does anybody know what he'd rolled?
He rolled a 12, I think. Just
rolled
a
12.
He did. He rolled a 12.
Okay, I'll add him manually then. If I ever spot him.
Oh wait, no, sorry. He rolled a 14. I was looking at the wrong roll.
Okay, I can't see him.
If you want to see it, it is.
No, I can't see him. I'm not. I believe you. I just don't know where he is. If somebody could tell me where he is, rather than just telling me, I do.
Lizzie.
To trust you, right? Okay. I mean, I don't know why, but I do. Okie dokie. So, at the turn, 14. So if I move him up there. There we go. So, Joe, what did you say you would do?
I grappled the guy, and I've done 6 damage.
Okay. 6 damage? Oh, God, because of your strength. No?
Because of my pinpoint accuracy.
Because of your pinpoint accuracy. Right, okay. So you've grappled him. You're bear hugging him, essentially. You grab him and start to crush him in a bear hug. You can see him kind of wincing with pain as you inflict 6, did you say?
Yep.
Okay, that's quite a bit. That's 4 gets
Is
through.
a normal punch only D3 plus strength?
Yes.
Or plus fighting?
Yeah.
Which one?
Strength.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've got him grappled unless he can break free, but we'll find that out on his go. Right, brilliant. Chris is just saying he's put a token on to represent that he has the key card. So it is Lizzie to go.
Right. I'm going to advance. Is the door open? Yeah?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, in that case, until the door's open, I'm going to hold my action, because when they open the door, I'm going to advance down with a hose.
Right you are. So Erin to go. What would you like to do?
Well, seeing as I'm just waiting, I'll hold my action. I'll get my baseball bat ready.
Okay.
And if any of them get past the water hose, I'll whack them.
Okay. So the unarmed rager, infected rager, is going to attack Joe. So this is an unarmed punch. No, sadly not. Going to try and punch you in the nose. I think he's missed.
Nah.
So he swings for your nose and you duck. He hasn't hit his friend. Adam Taylor to go next. What are you going to do?
I say, are you ready? Are you steady? And then I hit the.
I've got a full. Oh no, I was going to do the Blues Brothers quote, but half of it won't come back because I was going to say I'm wearing a full hazmat suit. I've got a hose. Hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go through the door with Erin right behind you, and you're in. You can move yourselves a bit further if you want to. And are you going to open up with the improvised water cannon?
Yep.
Open up again.
I'm going to advance as far down the hallway as I can, yeah. I think my movement's quite high.
Probably be 15.
I'll follow.
Yeah, my speed's 15.
Okay, sorry. I think I'm about to drop out again because I've just...
auto-tuned.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's reconnected me this time. Grand. Hey, right, okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's me at 15. That's me without running.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
Okay.
It's quite far.
So you get yourself all the way down there.
As I'm running, as I'm advancing down, I'm going to scream at Joe to hit the deck.
Okay, you yell at Joe to hit the deck.
And then I'm going to basically, scoosh these two guys and try and push them back.
Give me an attack using your accuracy. Accuracy water cannon if you happen to have it.
Well, a specific skill.
It is a touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it'll just have to be my plain old accuracy because I don't have accuracy water cannon.
Okay, I had a suspicion you might not. 12. You're attacking them from behind, so that becomes 13. So let me just have a look at their...
I may have dropped, I don't know.
No, I can still hear you. You've hit them. You've hit them with the water cannon, so they're both going to need dexterity. Oh shit, I'm down again now. Okay.
Brief sound.
Yeah, we can hear you, Sean.
Breaking up a lot.
I think we're not going to be able to carry this on much longer.
Up, Brian.
Yeah.
Norman Collier style.
Yep.
The fact that Marie's fine and they're on the same Wi-Fi.
I know.
Thing is the same. I'm downstairs in the front room.
Next to the Wi-Fi.
8 feet from the router.
Mm-hmm.
Brian is
that
in the
probably would help.
me.
Okay. So I don't know if anybody can hear me just now. Probably not, the way I'm bouncing in and out of thingy. So if this would fuck off out my way, thank you. Ridges are going to need... No, doesn't need 3 E's on that. Going to need to make a dexterity roll to avoid being blasted off their feet by the water cannon. For the recording, we'll just get through this encounter and then we're going to have to call it because the storm's just playing havoc with us. Okay, so let me have a look. Dexterity is going to need a low. Nah, I'm out completely. Yeah, man. Right, hello. I'm back on the mobile at the moment, but I'm having no luck with the laptop. Fuck's sake. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Right. Okay, so I'm going to leave my headset on because then I can't hear the storm and it makes me less alarmed. But we're going to have to knock this on the head shortly because this is ridiculous. But I'm going to finish this little encounter first. We just won't be able to progress with the rest of it. I do apologise. So what's going to happen is they are going to need a dexterity test. to avoid being blasted off the feet by the water cannon. Now, I can't currently use the roller, so I'm going to roll some physical dice here. So their dexterity is 1. They're going to need 13 to avoid being blasted off their feet. So they'll need to roll 12 or better on 3 dice. And I've rolled 14 for one of them, so one of them's still on his feet, and the other one isn't. So the one that Ben, the one that you've grappled is still on his feet. The one that you haven't grappled has just been blasted off his feet and pinned to the ground by the force of the water cannon. And I realise I'm trying to add a token to him, and I'm not going to be able to do that because I'm disconnected from there. Oh no, it's gone on. Can anybody else see that prone marker? That's no. Okay, shit. Right. Okay. Well, bums. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is going to become a little bit next to impossible. I'm going to try. I'm going to try a disconnect and a reconnect.
Oh, lights went funny here.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm reconnected.
Okay.
I'm not positive.
Our lights are going a bit.
Are they? Yeah.
It's worrying when that happens.
It is, aye.
Start getting that.
Oh, everything just caught up. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so can you see the prone marker now?
Yes. Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, okay. Grand. So, yeah, I'm not sure whether we're streaming or not at the moment. I have absolutely no idea, but I can cut all of the recordings together. That's the main thing. So, the water cannons hit one of them in the back, blasted it off its feet. Ben, the one that Joe's wrestling with, you are trying to drag him to the ground. He's trying to stand up. The water cannon's hitting you both. You two, and it's like some kind of bizarre wet t-shirt competition at this point. So you're both wringing wet, and neither of you have actually hit the ground yet because he's trying to stand up. You're trying to hit the ground, but you're wrestling each other. It's all very confused. It is Infected Rager that's trying to wrestle you. So he's going to try and break free. Let's see if I can do this. Sorry, say that again?
He's going to fail.
He possibly is going to fail, yeah. Let me just see if I can get this up.
Did you say I can use dexterity acrobatics? Yes.
You can use... Yes, you can. Wait a minute, I've just realised your vocals are not going through onto the... Oh, shit. Right, okay. So, Ben, you're asking me about using dexterity acrobatics. So, make a roll for that for me. And once we've resolved this, I'll try and see if I can get your vocals back through. But without being in that call... Aha! Okay, looks like I'm back online, so that's... I'm going to need to come over to this, and this is possibly the most extremely complicated and difficult fucking attempt to do a game I've had to encounter because I've never had to battle an act of God before.
So you say that? Well...
Okay, so I'm trying to get back into that call. Can you hear me through the call now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent, and you are now being picked up by the recording. So that's grand, isn't it? That's nice. Let's see if we can get at least this scene finished before the storm gets the better of us.
Yeah.
So let me get back to where we were. So Joe, you were making a... was this your test to try and keep him grappled?
Yes, it was. Wasn't very good.
Okay, so this time, because you've both been hit by the splushing water and whatnot, he's managed to wriggle his way free. So that's his major action. His minor action, not much he can do. He's going to stand firm so that he tries not to get knocked over. So that's the infected ranger done. Thomas Gallagher to go next. What would you like to do? Sean, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right, so it's Thomas to go next. What would you like to do?
I want a tank engine. I mean, no. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, did I get missed? No. Oh, never mind.
Before you go before me.
Yeah.
You're not really okay, right?
No, but you opened the door.
Yeah.
But after I opened, they held their action. I understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Thomas to go.
I don't know what else to do. I'll take a position on this side of the door, basically.
Okay. So Chris, were you saying you had something else you wanted to do as well as open the door? Because you can go ahead and do it.
I'm gonna hold position here in case any of them decide they want to luckily try to run towards the door.
Okay, no problem. Mark, it's Rab to go next. What would he like to do?
Rab is going to follow Lizzie and Evan, and bollocks, I've just gone out of the game. Just 2 seconds to load it back up.
Okay, no
I'm
problem.
going to follow them down the corridor.
Okay, I'll move you down the corridor while you're trying to get logged back in.
Done.
So you go. Oh, that was quick, right? Okay, you come herring down the corridor. So I've moved you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and move you back.
I can move another 5. My movement's 15.
Is it? Bloody hell!
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Another 5 dex person.
Yeah. So you would actually get to there. That's with a minor action. You still have a major action, which means you could charge and still make an attack if they were within 7, which they are. 1, 2,
I shall do
4,
so.
5, 6. Okay. So that'll get you all the way to here, and you can now grab or punch or whatever the infected that's trying to pummel Joe.
2 seconds. I just need to bring the character sheet back up because
no problem.
when I get logged out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Can I? 5x.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you can.
The non-lethal option.
You can hit them with the flat.
Yeah, I'm trying not to kill them, you know.
Okay. So you've hit him with a fire axe. Go ahead and roll the damage.
10.
10, right. So that's 8 gets through his
skull
toughness.
Through his paper, through his paper suit.
So you whack him in the back with a fire axe. He howls in pain as this fire axe is embedded in his back and kind of grain. What's the term I'm looking for? Grains is definitely not it. It kind of scrapes across his ribs. It's quite a hefty, nasty wound. You think you've broken at least one of his ribs as well with the savagery of the attack. The medic's like, don't fucking kill them! in the distance.
I'm trying not to kill them, mate, right?
Joe, it's you to go. What would you like to do?
I'm going to do another grapple attack on him.
Right, you are. Go ahead.
Rab hits you in the arm.
Try and get them back into their cell, into one of the cells, Ben.
That is a
and
hit.
can lock them in.
Okay, so you've managed to grapple them. If that's what you're going to do, if you're going to try and get them back into their cells.
Well, Thea, you're like, if we think about it this way, if they're unconscious, it'll be a lot easier to get them in their cells.
Yeah, fair enough. Go ahead and roll the bear huggy damage then.
That is true. I forgot about damage. Even though that's what I was trying to do.
An episode of Starsky and Hutch, isn't it?
Yeah.
7 damage.
7. Fucking hell. Right, okay. Okay, so you squeeze him. He can't breathe. He's gasping for breath, and you just kind of, as you keep squeezing the breath out of him, you lower him down onto the ground, and once he passes out, you just let go. He's unconscious as well. So I will just reduce that to 0.
I think we should probably just threaten the other one and say, like, piss off back in your cell.
He's a rager.
Yeah. You could try, but you'd have to beat his morale test, and he's got quite good morale because of his raging. So Lizzie, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm just going to continue to try and pin the other guy down. While they deal with,
Okay. Well, the tide, if you'll excuse the turn of phrase, given that you're using a water cannon, the tide is very much turned now. So you keep them pinned while the others deal with the two unconscious guys they've got, drag them back to their cells, and then you manage to get this guy and drag him back to the cell as well. So eventually you manage to get them all under control and put back away somewhere safe.
Secure.
Safe and secure. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Did you, Jenny, say that I could use your bow?
No.
Well, I did, but I don't know. Like, I'm some distance away from you at the minute. I wouldn't have really been able to have that exchange yet.
Yeah.
There's this poor guy in here who's probably bled out by now, dead.
The medic's dead, yeah.
He's a dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you managed to get the situation back under control. You managed to get the 3 infected ragers back into their things.
I would take that card off that guy as well.
Right, you take the card off him to make sure.
And his shank.
Yeah, and his shank. I'm afraid, given the problems that we're having, I suggest we probably call it there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we're just dropping in and out so much.
It's only going to get worse.
It's only going to get worse. The storm's due to get a bit stronger over the next 2 hours. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to call it there. Defeated by Storm Arwen. But thank you very much for joining us. We'll pick up next week. We'll probably kind of move the camera a bit because all you need to do now is walk out of... Actually, we could probably do that. No, we'll handle that next week.
Well, there's a set of suits in that room down below there. There's nothing stopping us putting one on Joe.
Exactly, yeah.
And escorting him out of the building.
So what you do then, I'll narrate this bit. What you do is you come out there, you put Joe in one of the other hazmat suits that's in here, and just walk out to the front of the building. Nobody thinks to stop you as the military have moved in and are trying to subdue the other 2 levels and the other wards of this level. Fortunately, there's not much in the way of casualties because everywhere else, it's just like the Rangers have heard something's going on. They've tried to break out and failed. So the whole thing's contained, and as the military are pouring onto the 3rd floor, you guys just walk out and out the front thing. You make sure that nobody's watching you and quickly get into your vehicles and get the hell out of here. Are you heading back to your homes or are you heading back to the bunker?
Probably the bunker.
Okay.
Yeah, Rob's heading back to the bunker.
Excellent. In that case, I only have one more question for next week.
Okay.
And those of you who've ever played Titan's Grave will see where I'm getting this concept. So, actually, I probably have 2 questions.
So, Beer Baron party, you know?
Beer Baron party. So, question 1. This one is for Rab. At some point over the course of the next month, you make an arrangement to meet some other gang members you often buy illicit goods off. What is it you're buying?
Illicit goods.
Yes, but what illicit goods?
I am going to top up my stash of weed.
Yep.
And I have also made arrangements with them to try and procure some handguns or some types of firearms.
No problem. So, you're going to be attempting to get some firearms and some illicit drugs off some of your...
And ammunition.
And ammunition off some of your black market contacts. So that'll be part of what we do next week. Morphine as well. Yeah, why not?
Bacon dinner, something.
I'm also going to see if they can supply me with or point me in the direction of a bunch of MRE supplies.
Meals ready to eat, yes, good idea. Okay, so they probably can't hook you up with MREs, but they can definitely hook you up with some illegal guns and ammunition and some pharmaceuticals. So next week, Rab will be making his appearance there to try and make a deal with them for that. Another question, different character. At some point in the next few months, Thomas is going to go on a road trip in the newly souped up battle wagon he's been putting together. He's been wanting to put together. He needs to go somewhere to get something or someone. Who or what is it?
Alabama.
No. Who or what, not where. It's going to be somewhere in the UK. It's going to be a long distance journey. Who or what have you got to go and get?
I don't know. Maybe it could be his brother, younger brother, who's away at university somewhere.
Perfect. Okay. So there you go then. That gives us something to work with for the next session. I'll be entirely honest, I've already written parts of those 2 adventures. I just needed to fill in some gaps, and I wanted you guys to have some.
People will be going, what the hell's that got a 50 cal on top for?
Quite possibly, yeah. Bear in mind that the battle wagon you're making, it's up to you how far down the road, if you pardon the pun, of constructing it you actually are, because you can always add bits later on.
How driven am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I could be exhausted after working on it now.
Yeah. What is your drive?
So anyway, thank you very much for
manual.
Thank you very much. Just let me know when you're going to let me speak. So thank you very much for coming today. Sorry about the storm cutting it short, but obviously we are struggling a little bit now. So I hope you've enjoyed what we did anyway, and we'll pick up from there later on. If anybody else has any little ideas about things they want their characters to explore in stage 2, which is our sort of second season, do let me know in the interim. Stage 2 is going to be the first. Well, the first year has already passed since the apocalypse, so we're dealing with the period of societal collapse. When we do stage 3 in the future, that'll be much further down after society's collapse. So if there's anything you particularly want to explore, let me know, and we'll work that in as well. For those of you at home who stuck with us despite all the batterings we were taking from the storm, thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry about the problems with dropping in and out and the various problems due to the storm. We'll see you again hopefully next week. Do stay safe, especially if you're in this blasted storm, and especially if you're in Scotland or on the coast of the northeast of England, who actually have a red warning for the storm, which is much worse than we're getting here, all the way up to potential danger to life. So do stay safe and take care. Hope you're all okay. See you later on. See you next week. Just before we go, I think Jenny has something to tell you.
Oh yes, make sure you follow the Gethsemane Games Twitter account, where you'll get updates regularly.
Indeed you will. So thank you very much. Stay safe, take care. But from us, for now, good night.
Bye.
Catch you later.